What are you doing here?
I don't fucking know, dude. What are any of us doing here? Why are we here?
What is our purpose?
We're born and then we die.
And then we die.
Some stuff happens in between, but
That's not even cosmically relevant or, matters.
well, in that time period that we're here, we play Apex Legends.
Exactly.
Brings us to our intro.
Apex Legends. Is it good? Are you playing it? Is it better than Fortnite?
Yes.
Is it going to overtake Fortnite?
I hope
When are they
so.
going to add dances?
I really want kids to come into anywhere, and instead of doing Fortnite dances, they're doing executions on each other.
Hey, man, lay down on the ground for a second and look up at me.
You see some kids like doing
Do like a little dance.
Who's Bloodhound Execution? Is he just like feed someone's face in or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I just want to see that.
I know, like, Lifeline has, like, her drumstick thing. She's got this weird drumstick.
Oh,
She
yes,
beats you
yes.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so strange.
I want to see kids like reviving each other, like helping each other up.
With, like, needles.
Yeah. Self-revive. Or, it'd be even better than that. Seeing well, I mean, every Battle Royale has it, but like looting or whatever, they just like run into like a store and just like grabbing everything.
And then, like, just things are dropping out of your inventory as well. I can only carry 2 guns.
Oh, sick blue backpack.
Blue backpack, I can fit more shit in my backpack. Well, hello and welcome
That's a great intro.
to Game and Scotch. My name's Aiden, and Dan's here today.
Hi.
We're here to talk about Apex
It's been a while.
Legends. It has been a while. Well,
Yeah.
it's been
Last
January.
time was Game of the Year, which
Game of
was
the Year?
January.
That was a whole mess.
And Fortnite was my Game of the Year. So this is gonna. Just kidding. It wasn't my game. Okay, I need to go on record because it's become a meme on this channel that I have a deep affection for Fortnite. I've never actually played a game of Fortnite. I have never played Fortnite.
He just likes to
And
floss.
I won't.
He just likes to floss.
I just like to floss. That's all.
floss.
And I like the meme that Fortnite is like this giant ass game that parents are like slowly losing their mind over because their kids can't put the iPad down.
Hello everybody, it's me. Just a quick editor's note. I am fully censoring our YouTube videos just so that we become ad friendly. But if you still want to hear me say shit or check us out on iTunes and Spotify where all our uncensored goodness will be. Thanks, and we'll return back to the video.
I'm sure parents are pulling their hairs out right now because they're just like, wow,
Oh my
they've
God.
spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars
Yeah.
on battle passes, this and that, and now there's a new thing.
I can't believe that, actually.
Yeah, it's
like,
crazy.
The amount of money that some kids have spent and their parents just keep feeding that
Yeah.
and then they're like, oh, Fortnite's dead now. Apex time.
That's why, like, when God forbid, I have children, if they ever come up to me and be like, oh, Dad, I need money for Fortnite or something, I'd slap his face. I'd be like, get on the ground. I'm doing my Apex emote.
This time it's real.
It's just money going into the
Yeah.
air. It's
You
nothing.
don't have
You're not
anything.
buying anything.
Tell me in 3 years when you log on to Fortnite, if you really liked the fact that you made that purchase. I can guarantee you would.
I had this hilarious story with this girl at work, and she bought these like Roblox card. Like the mother bought the kid Roblox cards. She bought her like $200 worth of Roblox, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of money. And I just commented on that because I was like, I don't even know what Roblox is. But the mother was like, oh, that's not even partially what she actually spent on this like specific skin. Like she said she spent like couple $1,000s on the skin.
Oh,
and
my
because like her kid wanted it, and then when she does have it, she's like, I actually don't enjoy the game anymore because people are just flooding me. Like people are like, you had that skin, what the You're like,
oh my God.
and she's famous in this game because she bought like a skin that was worth a lot of money.
That's
blown
really
away.
nuts.
Honestly, I looked up Fortnite, Roblox right after, and I was just like, and just saw what your guys look like. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, the world of Roblox is an interesting place. I've actually played Roblox a few times, just
You
as
have?
like a meme.
And because it's like you can program stuff, like, isn't it? Like
you build whatever game or world you want, basically.
and then
so
you can sell.
Pretty much. Like
people are making money off that shit too.
Yeah, actually they are. Like for example, like that's why you have so many rip-offs of games in Roblox. Like I remember a while back I was playing like a Call of Duty rip-off in Roblox. It's not even that bad. It was actually kind of fun for a few
It's kind of hilarious. Like
you're
playing this,
Anyways, that's not what we're talking about today.
Sorry, our intro's a little messy. Welcome to Game and Scotch. We're a show that combines gaming and drinking, and today we're drinking Crown Royal Vanilla. It's really tasty. Like, it goes down so smoothly. Cheers. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Poison. Help me.
It goes down so smoothly.
It's so smooth. I love it. And is this your first time having
whiskey? No. I told you already I've had whiskey, but I mean, you're probably just asking for the sake of the show.
For the show. I'm just pretending because you're 19.
No, it's not my first time having whiskey. Just kidding. It is my first time having
just
whiskey.
Kidding.
Just turned 19, guys.
Takes 2 sips and smacks the table. He's out. He's out for the count.
That ends the podcast, guys. See you later. Thanks for coming out.
Today we're talking about Apex Legends. You guys, if you had not already know that, we're talking about it today. We're talking. It's kind of becoming a phenomenon.
Yeah,
it's kind of overtaking Fortnite in some ways. So I thought we'd talk about it real quick. Like, and Dan's also kind of disclosed that you're not a big fan of Fortnite.
No.
You hate it, right?
I hate it.
Yeah.
And I only say I like it because it's ironic. It's funny.
Yeah.
I think Fortnite as a game, like it's fun. Like I see why it appeals to people. It's just not the game for me.
Right.
I don't like the building aspect. And so when Apex came along, it's like, oh, you have a game now where you don't have to build. You don't walk around for an hour and then just get shot from someone you couldn't see.
Right.
And your game is done. And it's also still fast-paced and, like, a lot of fun to... Like, the movement in it is super fluid. So, like...
I love sliding. That's, like, my favorite, man.
It's so good. And just, like, the gunplay feels really good. Like, everything feels really good in comparison to the other Battle Royales. I just feel like it's a 100%, like... I wouldn't say perfected version, but, like... It's definitely the best version that's come out of the Battle Royale games so far for me. Like, I could see why people would like PUBG. Well, actually, not really, because it's sorry.
Throwing shade.
It's just like, okay, why?
It's poo poo. I don't
like it.
I remember seeing gameplay of that game. I was like, that looks really boring. There's a lot of running.
That was the thing. It's like I found it really boring when I played, and I did play it. Like before, people just get mad at me for not liking it. I played it for a long time. Like I played a good amount.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just found it was really, really dry, boring, and like you run around, like you just walk for majority of the game, and then you just get shot by someone you couldn't see for the most part. And that's if you don't run into like a Chinese hacker.
Right.
That game is just obliterated now with those. But yeah.
With like Fortnite for me, like I played a few rounds, and like you said, like I totally get it. I get why battle royales are so huge, but this one in particular, I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I could not understand how building works. It sounds like we're definitely like, I guess, coming off as naive or ignorant towards Fortnite. But it's just nothing about it was appealing to the point where I was going to play it. And it also didn't help that it was like a phenomenon. Like kids were playing. So like whenever I think of Fortnite, I go, ugh, cringe.
Yeah, exactly.
Which isn't fair. Like I'm sure it's a great game. Like
great
people
game.
like it. Just like Apex to me, I saw like literally the first image I saw, I was like, wow, that reminds me of Borderlands. And I love Borderlands, and it's made by the guys who did Titanfall. I'm like, I'd love Titanfall too.
And can I just say, super happy that Respawn is finally getting the love that they deserve. Like Titanfall 1 and 2 were both amazing games for their own right, and they just didn't find the popularity they did because they kind of got shafted by EA every time that they got released. With Titanfall 2, for example, being the best of example. They slapped it in between Call of Duty and Battlefield, like
set up to fail.
And
what else? And why
was it Battlefront as well, or no? What was released in the same window with Battlefield and Call of Duty that just completely them over? I feel like there was another one. Regardless, you had it up against two major shooters that were already super established, and people were gonna buy, regardless, because they buy it every year. So it didn't really leave a lot of room for people to try out Titanfall 2, which really sucked because that game was amazing. So now the fact they're making Apex, it's actually fantastic. I'm super happy about it.
And it's successful, so it looks like they're going to be supporting it. Like they've already said they're releasing new maps and new characters and stuff. And new maps, that's weird because like how would that work? Like do you pick your map or is it random?
I guess you would.
Are they just adding on to the current map or?
No, I feel like for them to do that they'd have to like add more players and like.
Because that's what Fortnite does, right? They just add to the current map.
Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah, because they just like make different events and.
Right.
But I feel like they could probably go another way about it because I don't think any other battle royale has had multiple maps yet. No.
I think PUBG does.
Does PUBG have it? Okay.
Yeah.
Because like I think they could definitely add more maps, which would be really fucking cool. I really like the map actually that we have already.
I know,
super diverse.
it's really great. Yeah.
Drop swamps every time. That's the only place to drop.
Or what was that other spot called? Where there's always a purple item in the middle. It's like the. Shit.
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome. Yeah. That's great. And I love that you can just like dive onto in a flight ship and you can get like rare items, but you know everybody's doing that.
Yeah,
so
it's cool.
Just
you
a cluster.
You hit it and then you jump right off.
Yeah.
Right after.
Or you just stay and slaughter if you got a good gun, or if you find purple
really
armor,
good,
you're just gonna slaughter. Yeah.
Oh man, can we talk about how good some people are at that game? I feel like half the people I run into are just insane gods at aiming, or either that or I'm just really. I'm not sure.
You're probably bad.
I've gotten a few wins, but like, I don't know.
We've gotten a lot of wins because you're playing on PC. I'm playing on console.
Oh, yeah.
I'm finding that it's kind of easy to not easy, but like there's some games I'm like, oh, we won. I didn't even realize we were about to win. But I bet you on console, like aiming's better and.
Well, does it have? I haven't played it on console yet, but does it have aim assist? Like, how does it work?
I think like a lot of shooters do.
It must have some form of aim assist because that would be really really hard if it didn't. But like I don't know. I don't think I could play a game like that on console just because like I'd find it so hard. Like you play Rainbow Six on console. Like you play shooters on console. All my shooters are on PC pretty much exclusively.
So it'd be tough to kind of.
Yeah, I don't know if I could get used to it.
That'd be like me going to PC. I'd be like,
what
the is a mouse? What is this?
What is this thing?
What is this? Is not a controller.
Touchpad.
Touchpad. I got touchpad. Oh my god.
Can I play this on my touch bar?
On my touch bar here. A little slidey slide. So I don't think Fortnite's going anywhere. I think Fortnite already has their
player base.
I think they're gonna have to share. Because a lot of those people who are playing Fortnite have moved on to Apex.
It's already happened. Actually, see if you can look this up. There was a statistic that I saw about how much Fortnite has actually lost from December since Apex release. Now, a lot of it also has to do with Christmas, maybe. It was like some crazy...
2.4...
Oh, wait, that was estimated Fortnite earned $2.4 billion. Damn, that's a lot of money.
That is so much money.
I think it was something like 40-something% was their drop in player base since the release of Apex, which is insane.
Yeah. So it's not going anywhere, but I think they're gonna have to share their
Fortnite numbers being seen in Apex in the first 2 days instead of like Fortnite had it in the first 2 weeks, which is nuts.
Apex reached its peak and is already losing. What does that mean?
I don't know about that.
I don't even know what that means.
But regardless, like it is 100% fact that like Apex has taken a large chunk out of Fortnite.
Yeah.
So much so that Fortnite now with like the new battle pass, they're making it free or something.
They are.
I heard that the next battle pass,
like season 8.
Yeah, is going to be either heavily discounted or free. I can't remember, but yeah, they definitely are having to make some moves to. Oh, they've also added now. They're doing a ping system similar to Apex. Where they're literally
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's literally like a one-on-one.
This is literally just a copying Wild West. Like all these battle royales are just copying and borrowing from each other. It's insane. It all started with I guess they've been battle royale games for a long time. So
you can go back to like say Minecraft Hunger Games.
Yeah,
like that was I remember playing that a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then H1Z1 and then PUBG came along.
Oh man, I remember when H1Z1 was out and I wanted that. I would really love I know they already have a battle royale kind of thing, but I would love like some sort of zombie battle royale kind of.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Because like actually like a good one. Because I heard the H1Z1's not great on console at least. And,
yeah. You know what I thought would have been cool actually for them to put in Apex? Like you know how Titanfall has the like little minions that you can kill? I would have liked to see those scattered around the map, and like when you kill them, they drop loot. Yeah. That would be kind of interesting.
I was kind of bummed there's no Titans, but I guess it'd be hard to balance that.
Yeah, I know.
Because even in Titanfall 2, you had balancing issues with those Titans.
One guy gets a Titan in the.
You're like, Would it be hilarious if there was one Titan on the map and it just spawned anywhere and you had to go find it?
That'd be
nuts, and people are just killing each other over it.
Jesus.
But like, I don't know. Oh man, I actually am really enjoying Apex. I didn't think I would as much as I do. And who do you play?
I've been playing mainly. Okay, I started picking up Wraith because
Wraith?
like
she's the best.
Wraith. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's like, oh, she's the best in the game. But before that, I was playing Bloodhound and Lifeline pretty much exclusively. I was heard Pathfinder's really good. Because like apparently just his mobility is insane really with the grapple hook.
I saw like you could like grapple the ground and then jump, and then that gives you momentum to slide. Like,
that's
so cool.
That's what's so great about Apex. It's just like the movement is what makes that game. I feel like it's so much fun. Yeah, like the sliding mechanic is just too perfect. Like I love
like you knew exactly what you're doing right away. You're like, I'm in. This is great. Like
I must have played the game for a day before I felt like I like had a real good grasp on it, which is like a pretty short amount of time compared to a lot of other games I've played, where it takes me almost like a week or two to really figure out the mechanics of the game. But I felt like I was doing well already within the first like 2 days of playing Apex.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's all we really wanted to talk about with Apex. What did you guys think of Apex Legends? Let us know in the comments. We did post a first impressions video, so maybe I'll throw that at the end card thing, so you guys can check that out, like our very first impressions. And make sure you like us on Instagram, Facebook, subscribe, like. We're also on Twitch now, Game and Scotch _ I was streaming Banjo-Kazooie last week.
Yep. Go watch that.
Go watch that. It's the best. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We were drinking Crown Royal Vanilla, and we'll see you next time. It was me and Dan.
Yay.